She lived in this house in Madison, Wisconsin, and court documents describe how the girl could not leave the basement, actually had an alarm to alert the family if she tried to walk up the stairs and open the door. She didn't have a full set of clothes, regular meals, even a bathroom. And she told detectives her family would punish her with her own waste if she relieved herself in the wrong place. She told them, and I'm quoting here, "They will make me eat it or drink it or rub it in my face." Her stepmother and father are now in jail on child neglect charges, and her stepbrother has been charged with sexually assaulting her. She is now in state custody, and according to these court documents, the family says they put her in the basement after she made threats to them. But court papers also say she made one threat when she was 9 years old. And then, February 6th, fearing a beating, the girl told police she left. She left the home, she ran, and that is when the man now on the phone line stepped in. I want to welcome Mike Vega. He spotted her and decided to help. Just take me back when you're out driving, you see this girl. Tell me what it was about her that caused you pause.
I'd come from the store getting milk for my kids and came around a corner on a semi-busy street in Madison, Wisconsin, and there what looked like a young girl, 8 or 9 years old, in pajamas. It was about 28 degrees that day, and so I thought that was odd. As I came around the corner, I looked at her, and I could tell she was upset. I drove a little bit further and looked in my rearview mirror, and she wasn't wearing shoes. So I put the car in reverse and rolled down the window and asked her if she was okay, and she said no, she needed help. She
said no, and once she said no, what did you do? Try to get her in your car?
I got out of the car, basically kind of picked her up, put her in the car, and wrapped her feet up in a coat, and turned the heat up in the car, and we started talking, and I didn't know where she came from or anything, and we had a conversation that was very disturbing, and after a few minutes, I told her I needed to call a friend, and went outside the car and called 911.
You said you thought she was 8. She's actually 15. What was it about her physical appearance that led you to believe she was so young?
She was tiny, very skinny. You could see her eyes were set back, like she was very dehydrated. You could see the bones in her arm, like the ulna and the radius, and her collarbone. And she told me she was 15, and the only way I could best describe it is she looked like she just came from Auschwitz at that age.